I said, hey, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. I said, hey, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. We're gonna drink a fine whiskey and smoke a really fine cigar.
It is time for happy hour. It is the Man Cave Happy Hour. Whiskey, cigars, spirits, the stories that go along with it. I'm Jamie Flanagan.
That over there is August Gitschlag.
Matt Fox, you look so cute across the table.
Thank you. That's my Argyle. I got my Argyle on.
I know. It's a friendly Argyle.
And she'd laughing too hard to say anything.
And then I am Mrs. Vino Kristen Carlson.
Yay!
Yay! All right.
V-Day special.
We got the band back together.
For V-Day.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Where is this going to go tonight?
Everywhere it always goes.
We got lots. We got chocolate. We got bread. We got olive oil. It could get weird.
Oh!
There's
it looks like a Ditty party.
I was going to say.
Too soon?
What? The Grammys were last night.
Okay,
What?
the Grammys, right? What's it? Was it? Is Kanye canceled?
He wasn't
or
invited.
not?
He just showed up with his
With a naked wife.
That's
Showed
cool.
up.
Talk
Naked
about
wife.
doubling down
Brazen is what
in
that
in
is.
the time of, male. It wasn't Kanye. Did he get in trouble for some stuff?
We don't know.
Well, he
Everybody
ran up
gets in
on
trouble.
stage when Taylor
just
Swift was
nuts.
getting an all war. He's like,
Mm.
oh, hell no.
And that was like 15 years ago.
Was that
Right.
no?
Like
Was that Kanye that did that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And so, but he doubles down, or maybe his wife did. She says, "Well, I'm going to
I
go
don't-
naked."
I stopped watching the
Did you
Grammys.
see it?
I saw
years
the
ago.
blurred out pictures, and I'm like, that's sexy. You know,
Years
if
ago,
you're advocating for a nudist colony, that's cool, man.
Right.
I don't understand it.
Grammys are garbage. They're garbage, rigged garbage. I mean,
I don't watch it.
there was years ago when like everyone, you couldn't win a Grammy unless you were dead.
Right.
So like
yeah.
Warren Zevon won every Grammy when he died. Vandross won every Grammy when he died.
Right,
and all
right,
these people that actually really did good music got
Yep.
pushed
Really?
out by unknown albums by dead people.
Mhm,
And it
mhm.
was just like I was done with it. Then.
Speaking of which, the
done.
Beatles and the
Man.
Stones were both nominated this year.
Yeah,
It was the
that's-
first time the Beatles and the Stones were nominated for Grammys in the same year ever.
Really?
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yep. Yeah.
I've seen the Stones.
Gary
twice.
Graff. I follow Gary Graff. That's not my knowledge. That's tip of the hat to Gary Graff because
Gary knows.
Gary knows. Gary would know.
He was he watched
No
all
gnu's is good gnu's.
Yeah.
I'm Gary Gnu's. Yes.
Gary
those-
Graff. Yeah.
Greg,
But
oh my God,
so
but
yeah, no, but he doubled down on the naked wife thing. That's crazy. And then Will Smith's kid.
Jaden?
Oh, with the castle head. Unfortunately,
Did you see that?
No,
on
I
Netflix.
don't watch. I don't watch pop
No,
culture.
I don't either. I missed it. I missed it entirely.
I do.
The
but
kid had a box on his head.
Oh,
he
that's
had
cool.
a castle on his head.
Like, it's like, yeah, it's nuts.
Hey,
Really?
whatever you're feeling that morning, I guess.
I guess.
No, it's
you know what I want?
beyond kooky.
I want to wear a home on my head today.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
Log cabin.
Hey, can you do
And
that?
the memes are underway, which is hilarious.
Oh, see, that's how I
So-
get my pop
He
culture
wore- he
news.
wore-
back.
Oh my
He
god.
wore a
What in the actual
castle on his head.
Just a
Dude,
castle.
that's
Just oh no.
Oh,
That's
Halloween,
funny.
But you
Halloween
missed
was-
the next star coming down the carpet.
Oh yes, Ralphie.
somebody created a meme and they put Ralphie in his bunny outfit next to him.
Yes.
It's just so dumb.
It's,
he looks like a pink nightmare.
I don't.
see,
Yeah.
that's-
See,
It's,
that's,
for
see,
you.
that's the best thing about pop culture is the memes that come out.
So here's the
You're
thing.
not
I
wrong.
think
You're
not
that
wrong. You're
Chris
right.
Rock's kid was going to be there, and he was just being prepared so he didn't,
Everybody hates
come
Chris.
up as for his dad.
Oh, God.
It's like your dad slapped my dad. I'm gonna slap you. So he put on the protective headgear.
Is there anyone that peaked so high and was so popular as Will Smith around Independence Day Men in Black era?
right?
Right.
There was nobody more beloved. He was
Right.
like America's
You-
favorite neighbor, favorite uncle.
Sure.
He was
You
the
knew.
coolest dude in the country.
You
Yeah.
knew
Well,
there
coolest
was,
guy.
Yep.
if Will Smith was in a movie in the year, it was going to open on July 4th weekend.
Yeah.
That was his mainstay.
Yep.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
He was on a roll there.
Until,
Which gives you the freedom to smack Chris Rock.
The only
whenever
thing that could bring a man like that down is a woman.
you-
Is that how we're going to segue into?
I think we're
our
segueing
Valentine's
into.
Day
Wow.
special?
nice
Cool.
segue.
Yeah.
Oh, we had to get out of that quagmire
Question
of
mark?
Hollywood.
Well, I got us into talking about Valentine's Day, all right?
So, behind every strong man is an even stronger female. Is that what you're saying?
She doesn't have to lift much.
something like that.
We don't need.
Doesn't have to do a lot of push-ups. It ain't you.
Yeah. I don't have to be Helga. I've got the Hulk. I don't need.
Yeah, you already got Wolverine.
Yeah, I've got Wolverine. So Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So but there's such high pressure in some couples, right? So I'm a lucky guy. My wife, I is like amazing. It's our anniversary. It was like our 8th anniversary, or up to 15 now. It was it's a 10th or something. I'm like, hey, we should go to Eddie V's for dinner, right? This fancy plants place over by me. She's like, why would we do that? I go, well, it's our anniversary.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, that's today. I'm like,
Right, there you go.
And then she goes, I didn't get you a card. I'm like, okay.
Well, the new Landman dropped on Paramount Plus, honey. I'm busy.
And yeah. Oh, she loves that show.
What was it? What show?
Land Boss.
Land
manager,
Bob?
land boss. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, but so she's I'm lucky. There's not a high pressure, but some people, sometimes the guys feel that they need to take a girl out someplace special. And then some ladies demand it.
This is that whole that TikTok prom culture of you got to ask someone with a nuclear bomb strapped to your waist to be cool. That's the explosion of the century, and you got to air write. Will you go to prom with me, Rebecca? And she says no, and then what do? You're out $800 for a air writing.
Oh man, yeah, no, there shouldn't be any. There shouldn't be any pressure.
Well, growing up, you're in kindergarten, first grade, and right around mid-January, you start seeing the hearts come out in the classroom, and all of a sudden, you're making a Valentine for your kid,
the little marble ones, the little Spider-Man ones. You'd rip in the perforated ones you give to everyone in class.
How many kids you got in class?
How many?
There's only 20 in the thing. There's 22 kids in class. Who loses out?
You gotta have 40 of them now.
Yeah.
Put those mom puts them in a bag for next year.
Yeah.
And then by 7th, 6th grade, you just take whatever's left over and you pass them all out.
Well, that's why those candy hearts, you can reuse them. Those never go bad.
They don't.
They
don't. I mean, you can write on the chalkboard with them.
It's like candy corn.
Keep.
Yeah.
But
I'm one of the few people in the world that doesn't hate candy corn.
I enjoy candy corn.
I enjoy it.
I do. I'll nibble it. I'll eat the little
that.
white tip off, and then I'll eat the yellow bottom off.
Okay, now that might be American Psycho type shit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's a little. Where's
All right,
that
anyway,
knife? Where's that
so
knife?
that's we've mixed up so many holidays now. So we talked about Valentine's.
That knife is
going
No,
out.
we got to keep it away from.
Keep
him.
it away from him.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Good call.
But going out, prices are higher.
Mm-hmm.
The restaurants are
nothing's
insanely
available.
busy. And then they're,
which to their credit, good for them.
Yeah,
You're
good
right.
for them,
Yeah.
And you know what? Detroit has more dining options than they've had since the 1950s right now, maybe more, the most ever. So there's plenty of room out there. Don't hesitate, but
you're not wrong.
But then you're just jammed up with in
But
reservations and getting rushed
the
out.
Ubers are all jammed up and everything's
So it's like I'm a romantic. I like I'm the one that remembers. Let's go do something, and she's like, "What? Why?" But I like to do something. But on these big holidays, Sweetest Day is a Midwest holiday.
That's a corporate holiday.
Yeah,
Jamie.
it's
only
It is
5 states. It's like Michigan, Ohio.
I know, but we're in
and Buffalo and
we're
New York,
we're in the quagmire of it. It is yes, Morley's candy. Thank you very much. But I still like to do something nice, but going out to those restaurants for me is it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Matt?
Being in a previous relationship, it was something that was important to the other person, and I just followed suit. I'm like, okay, this is what's happening. I'm getting you a card and flowers. Here we go. Nowadays, it's not really.
Is it less pressure this time around?
Yeah, I was gonna say less pressure.
That's nice when you got a relationship like that.
So you get to just focus on what then exclusively.
I get to focus on them the other 364 days of the year.
Being this delicious piece of man candy that he is.
And to add
It's the
to
Argyle.
it,
Don't let it fool you. It's the Argyle.
To add to it, it's on a Friday this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Every place will be swamped.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to. I said, hey, let's talk about some alternatives. Let's not go out. Let's stay home and do something nice. Now, you might have a girl, or you might have a guy. That's not an option, right? So they have to be out. They have to be out. They have to be on display. They have to.
Oh well, sometimes going out is a cop out. You got to do something.
Yeah.
Just
I
take
want
out to dinner.
I want a pedestal. Put me on one.
Yeah. Some people need to be.
She can have mine.
See and be seen.
You can borrow it at least.
But if that's not your situation, I vote for avoiding it. Really?
Yeah, I think it depends on where you're at in your relationship. When it's new, like for Logan and I, we've been together for 14 years, married for 7.
Right.
But yeah, when we were first starting out, things like that were important because we were just trying to figure out what we like.
Yeah.
But as you age and you get older and you're with your partner for a longer period of time, there's more of that. Let's just stay in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, hey, let's go out.
Right.
Let's stay in. And especially for a specific
you
date
are 40, aren't you?
Huh?
You are 40 now, aren't you?
Don't say I'm not yet.
Let's just stay in.
Not yet. Oh, come on, man. I've still got a month left.
Hey, we spent.
She divulged that information in private too.
It's the light of death. You cross it,
but
you
It's
cross
not
it.
private anymore.
We spent the entirety of Sunday in our pajamas.
Yes.
It was a pajama Sunday. We never got out of our PJs. We were being old people.
See, but that's a good alternative,
That
right?
was nice. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous Sunday with the cats.
Yeah. See, you could do a little breakfast. You could even have mimosas in the morning. Keep it at
No,
no.
Stay in your
you'll
PJs?
get there. You'll get there.
No, I don't ever want to get there.
You'll get there.
Objects in motion stay in motion.
Okay,
So I'm always running.
what's your ideal V-Day celebration?
Oh, I don't care. I mean, I'm here to learn more.
But Sunday
I
in the
might pull this
PJs.
one out, but Sundays in the PJs is not doable.
No. Yeah. It was fun. We don't do it, that often.
I know. I'm supposed to be more stay at home. I'm supposed to be programming myself to be less out and about. I dropped out of one of my many obscure sports leagues, so I'd have another night home a week.
All right. Well, you're making progress.
I know.
Because you have feather bowling, you have bowling,
softball
you had,
in the summer.
softball. You had
Then I got city council meetings.
the
and all that
Quidditch
stuff.
league.
Quidditch league, yeah. I gave up my broom. All right, so where were we here?
I don't care where we were. I want to hear more about the Huggins.
Before I derailed it again.
Is he a Hufflepuff, a Ravenclaw? What are you? Gryffindor?
Not a kid.
He shot first.
You just said that you play Quidditch.
He
so.
shot. I said
He said it.
Oh,
I said he
well
did.
then Jamie. It's
I
because of
said
all the
he
high
did.
schoolers.
Jamie's pure Slytherin. That's what
Yeah.
he is. All right.
Oh, I'll do that. Like in the daily announcements at school, I'll say, "Oh, the Quidditch team has a meeting," and then you'll get a couple like really nerdy kids show up, and they're like,
Aloha, Mora, open the door.
"I want to."
Wow.
Somebody
Magic
knows some
revealed.
spells.
Mhm.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. Oh, too funny.
So, but when we're not being absolutely lazy, having pajama day, and we're just having home, like over this football season, Colleen got into making like some really cool charcuterie boards.
Yeah.
And she was like folding up the meats and like really taking it. I'm like, we're gonna take this and sit in the living room, the two of us, and just shovel this into our faces. And
Sounds
she's like,
awesome.
She's like, I know. And
Hi, Mama.
and so, but she was taking the time and she put together a couple really nice boards.
Yeah.
Over the holiday season. And then she kind of ratted herself out. The second time she did it, Colin and my stepson and his girlfriend showed up, and it's like, oh yeah, hey, I made the charcuterie board again. So she was making it for them because they were supposed to come over and they didn't. I was like, oh, that wasn't just for me. She wasn't going. It was because the boy was coming home for some charcuteries. But still, it was really nice and fun to do that at home.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that you can do at home, or even, not going out to the restaurants. I always tell everyone, just make reservations, even if it's not a holiday.
Yeah.
Make reservations, especially when it's a, small local, family-owned restaurant business.
Yeah, support local.
Yeah, support local. That's one. If you're going to go out, don't go to a chain.
National
You
Coney Island
know,
takes reservations.
Just show up.
McDonald's.
Okay, so that's half of the
White
fun
Castle?
right there. That's half of the fun.
There's an app
Having
for that.
beer and a coney dog. That's a cool date for me.
Mhm.
I'm down for that.
All right.
But yeah, there's other things you can do where you don't have to be at home.
Are we diving into the Lafayette American thing or no?
No, I'm not.
I
think
don't
you
think
saw
we
the
should.
gears turning in my head. I was backing away from it.
Fighting.
All right.
I was backing away from it.
All right, but I just going down to getting some bleacher seats at the ball game too.
Yeah.
That's a nice little date.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Quality time, right? It's all about just quality time.
So
Whatever.
you get that
it is
you get that
like.
StubHub super cheap ticket. It's like, honey, let's go. I like doing that.
That's what we do. We stand outside the symphony in the cold until the StubHub seat comes up cheap. And I'm like, let's go see Tchaikovsky. Go.
Yeah.
That's how classy I am.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Drinking his schnapps out of a paper bag.
That's right.
Keep it warm around the burning
Prom
trash
Symphony
can.
tickets are down to $30. Go, go, go.
Got those fingers with the gloves cut off. The gloves with the fingers cut off.
Oh man.
All right. So
All right. So what do we have
what do we
before us here? I brought a couple of wines, and because I was thinking, it's for me. If I was buying me, I got some. I love the Saunders.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Sea
things
salt.
are addicting, and I'm not a
Yeah.
chocolate person, but
And
those
they-
are
just
addicting.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, they have the heart-shaped ones.
Salted.
The salted caramel, and these are the dark chocolate sea salt caramels from Saunders. Love those. And so I picked these up because this is what I would put out.
Which location did you get those from?
And then I got this from the Papa Joe's
Oh, okay.
on Woodward there.
Mhm.
And then I went by Caco's
Yes.
and talked to Joe. I said, Joe, I need something red, rich, and bold to go with dark chocolate. And he threw a couple bottles of red wine at me, and we're going to get to those. But because you got something a little lighter to start with,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So what were you thinking?
Yeah, so you know me, we always start light. Usually we start with bubbles, no bubbles tonight. But this rosé that I brought,
Is that too cliche to do bubbles on for Valentine's
you
Day?
know, do whatever you like. You know,
Oh, okay.
whatever your palate likes.
Yeah, I'm looking to you for this shit. That's why you're here.
I know. I'm too
Whatever I
much-
like, I don't know what I like.
I'm
That's
too
why we
much-
have
well,
you here.
we're gonna. All right, so
I'm
we're
a
gonna.
troglodyte.
Yeah, so we're gonna try this. So this is a rosé from South Africa. So Babylonstoren. Babylonstoren is a really beautiful estate in South Africa where they are regenerative, sustainable. They have a garden, a resort, vineyard, all of this. And then this specific rosé is made out of Movad, which is also known as Monastrell. And it's the Chelsea Flower Show wine that they pour there. So the queen drinks this. So cheers to the queen.
I thought you were thinking
everyone.
like Chelsea, Michigan. I go, they do a
No.
flower shop up in Chelsea.
Overseas, over the pond is where
Okay.
we're going.
All right.
So so this
Thank
is a
you.
beautiful palate cleanser.
Wait, isn't the queen dead?
No, she's not.
Yeah.
Did she's like 110, just handed it over to Charles? Is that what happened?
No, she's dead. The queen's dead.
Did she die? Oh, yes,
Yeah.
she did was it last year?
So the queen ain't drinking this.
Oh, well, she was.
Anarchy in the UK.
She was. I don't know if it was this vintage or not, but here, cheers.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Happy Valentine's
All right.
Day. Happy Valentine's Day to
Stuff.
everyone out there.
All right, let's see what we got here. So it's not embarrassing to drink pink wine.
No, it's not.
It's not it has a stereotype out
It's
there.
cheap. Yeah.
You know?
It can have a stereotype to it if you want it to, but if you like it, drink it. If you don't, dump it.
It doesn't taste like Elon Musk.
I don't want to drink it now.
It's actually rather refreshing. It's actually at the perfect temperature too. It's not too cold, so you can taste it.
Mhm.
Sometimes you can get this that people put it in the fridge. It gets super cold,
cold.
and
Yeah.
like in the back.
This is
Hits your
supposed to be
molars,
chilled,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a slight chill
is
on
nice.
it. Yeah, just a slight
very
chill.
nice.
So yeah, this is one of my favorite wineries. I mean, it's everything they do. They have their own honeybees.
Mm.
Everything that that they provide the resort, it's all grown there.
Hmm.
So it's a farm. It's really cool.
Grain to glass.
It's sweet, but not. There's a bit of a
Glass.
dryness. It's sweet with a dryness.
Mhm. Yeah, there's still it's still dry. Yeah, it's definitely a dry still rosé. And I first had this in 2002, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I've
You were
always
old enough to drink back then?
I was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making it up for the last one.
Yeah. I'm trying. It's not gonna
Trying.
work.
Nice recover.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and then I brought a couple other things specifically from Babylonstoren. They actually make their own olive oil. Like I said, they're a farm. So olive oil. I forgot to bring a nice little dish, so I found a martini glass. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Improvising.
Absolutely.
And then some really good bread from Cantoro's. I love the Falone family over there. And then this is called Bieterlecker. So after we're done
What
drinking,
did you call him?
Bieterlecker. Bieterlecker.
It's my nickname in college.
I don't want to know. So this we'll have after we
Good night.
drink all of our wines, because that's actually a non-alcoholic bitter, and it helps you digest. So that'll be good with the charcoal pills that you guys already took to absorb everything.
Yep.
Right?
Planning ahead.
Yeah.
All right, but so pairing up this rosé, right? What is this pairing with the bread? Is this just a starter?
Yeah, so this is just a starter, but this specifically goes really well with, really light salads.
Sure.
Okay.
I can see that.
Because it's a lighter wine. Whereas when we break into this big one, so this is called Babel, like the Tower of Babel.
That's how you sound after you drink the whole bottle.
You'll start babbling.
Right.
Yeah, you will. You'll find a tower somewhere and just start, speaking in tongues. But this one's a blend, and it's heavy, so that'll go really good with some of the cacao that I brought, and then your Saunders.
You guys all looked at me like I had a line after she said cacao, and I had nothing. I'm just looking at you guys. I was going to let you guys do it, but that's fine. I know my role. I'll do everything. I'll do everything around here.
Here, well, I'll be super American. It's cacao.
Coa.
Coa.
Yeah. So really awesome rosé.
It's actually really nice.
And then we'll break into some of Jamie's stuff too. So I saw that that you have Fabulous. I really like their wines.
Yeah.
They're really fantastic.
That Joe was raving about.
Yeah.
And each one of the different expressions.
Oh yeah, get that olive oil in there.
I love olive oil in a can like this. This makes me think of The Godfather.
Yeah.
Do you have a razor blade and some garlic in your pocket? Yeah, maybe. Do it really thin, really thin.
It's got to
make it work.
Hey, I have that same knife in my truck. That's the one I was going to use to cut the bread with, but it was my construction knife.
This thing's opening up Amazon boxes like a motherfucker.
He's a man on the move.
Yeah,
man,
he is
on the move.
Man.
Yeah. So some of this. So here you go. Here's some ideas for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Maybe not in Michigan, but go on a picnic. Pack your bag full of this stuff, right?
Right.
Go to Hines Park. I mean, that runs through how many cities, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody has access to Hines.
That was one of the first dates that I took Colleen on. Is we got not Hines Park, but we went down to the Henry Ford estate in Dearborn. And just had a backpack full of some snacks. Basically, I had.
So
it was Lunchables in a 6-pack.
Did you get lucky?
Not on the estate, but
The beauty of this snack, though, is you can put your favorite spice blend of any kind into the olive oil. Whether it's like you like Cavender's Greek, or you just like some generic Italian stuff, and put it in there and let it sit for a little while, and it just infuses the olive oil. It just gets delicious.
Yeah,
and I got a bunch of fancy olive oils from like Great Lakes Olive Oil Company that are wonderful to dip like this.
Yeah,
that's a good snack.
Yeah, this one, since it's a different, this is very different soil.
It's very different olive oil.
I know. Can you taste? It's very green.
It's different.
Yeah, very green. It's good. It's really good. Should we pop open the Babel and then go into some of the Fabulous?
Yeah.
And I think we should talk about some alternative to Valentine's Day, or maybe some like first date, like that was cute. The little picnic thing.
So yeah, we did that down at the and you weren't supposed to. So it was a very contraband picnic. So the grounds are open. You can tour. There's like a lot of bird watching you can do, and the grounds are very, very interesting there at the Henry Ford Estate in Dearborn. Because I went to school at U of M Dearborn, right next door. And so it's kind of a hidden gem, really, those grounds. And I've DJ'd parties in that building. Yeah. Did you ever do a party in the one there on Evergreen Ford Road?
No, not that one.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Very, very cool building. I don't know if they're still doing events in there or not. But again, it was like, Pine Knob Mansion or Meadowbrook. It's just that cool old place.
Pine Knob Mansion?
Yes.
It's one I've never heard of.
Oh.
Didn't know that existed.
It's a...
it's right up by the DT Energy Mansion.
Yeah.
No,
it's over there at the Energy Knob.
Energy Knob.
I'm always called.
No, that the Pine Knob Mansion. It's a really cool venue, but just the layout is very odd for dinner and dancing.
It's an old house, right? So the dinner, the dining room is like 2 rooms.
Did it used to belong to Mr. and Mrs. Knob?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. With a K. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Like that old Saturday Night Live skit where all the old people, the Duke and Duchess of Sandwich.
Yeah.
And hey, what do you got? What's your new invention, Mr. Douchebag? Everything's named after someone.
You're cracking the red open there.
Yeah. So
All
this
right.
is So this is the Babel, and like August had said, if you drink the whole bottle, you will find will find a tower and start speaking in tongues. But no, this is
Okay.
yeah. So it's a blend.
Hmm.
So this mainly is there's Cab Franc in here, Merlot, Petit Verdot. So it's good. It's juicy. It's big. It's still dry. So it'll go really good with
And this is still the Babylonstoren.
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 Just like whiskeys, when it comes to wine, I'm not afraid of blends. I think sometimes they're more creative, more delicious, more entertaining to drink, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. There you go, Jamie. Reach, Fox. Reach. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
You're one of those movers.
glug.
You're like levitating, like Anchorman.
Yeah.
What do I do with my
Speaking
What do
of
I do with my hands?
Speaking
Or
of
Bobby, Ricky
levitating,
Bobby.
when's the hypnotist coming in? Is he going to
Yeah.
be here tonight?
Eventually.
Okay.
Oh.
Speaking of levitating,
Yeah.
So alternative things to Valentine's Day, just a nice walk. I always like a nice walk, but in Michigan it's kind of tough to do. So go to the DIA.
what about like a haunted house or
Even whatever.
Maybe,
If you want to go to Pontiac and visit some of the old
a
hospitals,
cemetery tour?
yeah, that works.
Well, because this time of
Actually,
year,
that
If
is
they're
kinda
into
cool.
that,
Fun.
yeah.
Yeah. If
This-
it's snowing, there's nothing cooler than a cemetery tour.
yeah.
It's a nice little vibe.
Have you ever done any like an actual tour,
No,
or just like go walk around and
Nope.
see if
Only
whoever can
virtual
find
ones.
the oldest?
but there's some great cemeteries for that in Detroit where you have like big time historic figures are all buried in the same cemeteries, and you can they do tours all the time.
Oh yeah.
That would be kind of a cool.
Like all our people are in Mount Olivet, down in Detroit, like 6 Mile Van Dyke. That's where I learned to drive. That's where everybody in my neighborhood learned to drive. You go to the cemetery, you learn to drive.
Yeah.
So there's no stop signs; they're all on the side of the road. Then
Right.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny because I was learning to drive on a stick, right? And so as my brother, we had a '64 Chevy 2 3-speed, and so he gets
Pump
all
that
right.
clutch.
He's telling me, that you can do this, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, and they're like 1-lane roads, right? These little cemetery roads, they're like 1-lane roads, and all of a sudden the car's coming for us, and I'm like, oh crap, there's a car coming. What do I do? He's like, drive, and I'm like, okay.
keep going.
Here we go,
Keep
and
moving.
so
You played Footloose style chicken in a cemetery with some old lady going to see her husband's casket.
Pretty much.
Nice work, kid.
Pretty much.
Way to go!
That's how,
Way to go!
That's how kids in the city learn how to drive.
That
That's
got
how
dark.
Yeah, it did.
That's how we learn how to drive.
Well, I will tell you my honest alternative to Valentine's Day after we drink this.
All right,
Okay.
fair enough.
Okay.
But another nice thing to do. Cheers,
Yeah.
Cilantro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And
Nice
again,
driveway.
our wine glassware sponsor, Mrs. Vino.
Yeah, come on, Max Riedel. I'm gonna troll you.
Yeah,
That's
but
a full flavored red wine. I do.
there's
I
enough
like
fruit.
it.
There's enough fruity in it, though. It's not fruity, but there's fruit in it.
Yeah.
Fruity.
No, it's
There's fruit in it. I like the fruit.
I do like a dry red, and this
Mhm.
is just enough dry
Yeah.
to keep me coming back.
Good. Yeah.
And this is
Palate.
South African, you said.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm. Yep. Babylonstoren. These
So-
are their two. These are like their two top sellers. But
With all the tariffs,
Soon to be.
but it's getting a South African wine. Are they pricier because they're coming from further away or whatever?
I don't think so.
No? All right.
I don't know what these range, but I believe this is around. I know it's 25 or under,
All right.
and I believe this is too. I think this one.
that's a $25 bottle of wine all day.
Yeah, for
Oh,
the
yeah.
red.
Yep, for
Yeah.
the pink and both of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd pay
So
that
they're
much.
so they're
I'd pay that
not.
much.
they're
That's about
not
my limit for a
crazy.
bottle of wine anyway.
Yeah, they're not crazy. So it's something
the
that
way
you
we go
can
through it.
drink every day,
Mhm.
And then this is from my friend Lindsay. IE Kawa is her company, and it's 3rd generation cacao farmers in Costa Rica. So she gave us some raw cacao. All that is, it's cocoa, and the mucilage. I know that does not sound sexy, and it sounds really
I
weird.
think I coughed some of that up before I came in today.
No, that's no.
Mucilage?
I'll help you with
okay.
that. Well,
right.
we're gonna rub some Vicks on you.
That's another episode.
It is turning into
That was my alternative Valentine's Day. You figured it out.
this is turning into a titty party
A
for sure.
Vicks rub party.
Oh, wow.
My eyes are starting to burn. I don't know why.
So you can go to sleep.
Put the tablets in the shower. Put a little on your foot, on the palms of your balls of your feet. You know?
Oh yeah, so it's just cacao beans and yeah, that it's like a honey-like substance that.
It's crumbly, but it's not chalky.
Yeah.
It's tasty. It's crumbly, but
Yeah.
it's not chalky.
There's no sugar. There's nothing in
Oh,
it.
really?
It's just 2 ingredients. Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy, right?
Mucilage and
Yeah, mucilage and cacao beans.
sweet.
Yeah, mucilage. Is that a good word?
And
to
you,
be
and
saying?
you know
It
the
is.
person who's
Hashtag
this
mucilage. Yes.
their company?
Yeah. So they've been bringing this into the States and working with that farmer for, I think, around 5 years now.
Are they
Legally,
They're
right?
Michigan folks?
They're coming in legally.
So yes.
Okay,
so
good.
all of
Making
all
sure.
yeah.
Yes.
So
I don't want ice
we
busting
are-
down the door to reclaim your cocoa
Yeah.
mucilage here. Cacao.
cacao. Yeah, no. So they're they're really in tune with what they're doing down there, the farmers, and helping them grow and expand. And that's why I wanted to bring this and just give them a little spotlight alongside
I
our
really like
Michigan
that.
alongside our Michigan-based
Yeah,
Saunders.
estate grown.
Mhm.
Is what it- So is this where would you find such a thing?
So this is going to be like in health food stores
Okay.
and just
Really?
really small, like maybe Papa Joe's.
Like a Whole Foods might have it. or-
They're not in chains. Like that's how.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
how it's small.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're small.
specialty shop.
Yes,
of
you have to go to
course. I
a
must go to a
specialty. If you
specialty.
know, you know.
If you know.
Yeah. So hashtag.
All right. So the website is HTTP.
Stop it, Jamie.
Nice.
I know I'm gonna be 40 in a month.
I know. It's the web. It's IEKAWA.com. IEKAWA.com. So I would imagine on their website they probably have a finder saying "Find us here."
Yes.
I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, then
All right.
you could probably order. But no, this is that's yummy.
It's
stuff.
fun.
and
something
it's
different.
complementing the
Can
wine.
you send me over the Saunders though? I'd like to get part of that.
Yeah,
some of
get
that
some of that.
fentanyl over here.
Some of that little heart
Stuff
Saunders.
is- it's crack. So I'm gonna hand it right back over.
So what?
after I have
So
my-
yeah.
after I have 7.
oh, healthy honey. That other in the little jar. There's
Mhm.
healthy honey.
I know. We need something to scoop it out with.
The bread.
I've been using. No. I was using my wine key knife,
Oh, okay.
but I licked it, so I don't think.
Oh,
it's
I'm in.
sanitary
Go ahead.
anymore.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
just cut it up.
Just,
No one cares.
Just get in there.
Get in there. You want my knife? It's been opening up Home Depot boxes all day.
Well, I haven't.
Oh.
Oh, well, you already put that in. I have the one you gifted me, but that's fine.
Yeah. So it looks. You can see how thick it is.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is
So yeah, because it said honey on it, but it looks very solid.
Mm-hmm. It is. So there's honey, cacao, ashwagandha. Why do you keep?
It's because it's an inside
No,
joke with
I'm-
Colleen and I.
I'm just shaking my head because I'm eating Saunders chocolate caramel salted. I'm just like,
Oh.
I didn't hear the last 7 things
Yeah,
you
he's
Mm.
in. Yeah, he's got
I
the
forget what
bliss
movie
going.
it was or sitcom or what, but there is just some really aloof goof, the silly person, and they're like, let me know if they're coming, give me the sign, and then just so it's supposed to be subtle, just like coo coo, but
No,
he's like cacao.
Yeah, what movie is that?
I don't know.
Hang
So
on,
Colleen
Was
and
that Three Amigos?
yeah, something like that. And so Colleen and I, it just all the time will just like if somebody would give me the signal or whatever, and we're just like
That was Three Amigos. Yeah.
we're like cacao, and it's just like
Cacao.
so. You just when we're being subtle, trying to be subtle about something, or where someone's not subtle about something, we'll just go cacao. So it's a private joke between Colleen and I.
Can you
Not
can you pass
anymore.
that
Not
amazing
anymore,
bottle, this
so.
of the red.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry.
So
I can give you more.
I
You
made
tell
a-
me one.
I made a list of these things the other day, and I didn't put it on my phone, but I remember most of them.
Thank you.
And it's the thing that's for Valentine's Day. It's the things that Detroiters don't do that everybody who visits Detroit does.
Oh,
I
So we
like
forget
this.
about them. So we don't realize they do tours of the Guardian building.
They do tours of the Fisher Building.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Grand Central put some of this back on the map for people. They're like, oh, we can go do this stuff.
I want to go do the Grand Central.
But they're like, oh, what else can we tour? You can tour the Masonic Temple.
Just
and there's like three levels of Masonic Temple tours. There's insane stuff going on in that building.
Oh, yeah.
You can do Comerica Park. You can do Ford Field. They have back, the locker rooms of LCA, all the track practice facilities. All those tours are available.
Oh,
I went when we were in New York.
And of course, Motown.
And
Motown
we took
insane.
Yep.
We took a tour of Dodger Stadium or some crap when we were in New York. And I'm like, good with Colin. He was young and a baseball fan. So, but yeah, it was so. But they do that here. But yeah, who a native has gone on the Detroit Comerica Park tour?
You know what I might have done? After I got a mouthful of chocolate, Motown.
I have not. I haven't done that yet. I gotta go.
Wonderful.
Here's the thing I want to do. They have a day date. They have a but they have a.
That's a good alternative too.
They have a podcast
day date, but then you don't get lucky.
They have a podcast studio in there.
Really now.
They got They have a recording studio, a podcast studio, radio studio in the Motown Museum now. I want to do. I want to do an episode from the Motown Museum.
Okay.
Let's have Martha Reeves.
Don't me with a good time. No, you don't want her anyway.
Yeah. But the other, I was going to mention that. How I mentioned.
I've dealt with her.
Yeah. He calls them like he sees them. Because I mentioned going in.
That's just a chocolate.
A little picnic at the Henry Ford Estate. And that's kind of hard to do in the middle of February because it's a little bit cold. But another really nice thing to do is the Detroit Zoo.
Yeah, that's true.
That's 4 seasons because you can go into the Penguin House, into the Butterfly House. There's indoor stuff to do where you're not, freezing your tuchuses off, and it's kind of neat, right? So it's the flowers and everything, and so there's some nice indoor stuff to do. That's a cool. And in the summertime, I love
the Detroit Zoo pops up more drinking things than you think.
Oh my God, yeah,
there are more than you know.
Oh yeah.
Lots of fun, lots of fundraisers.
Yeah,
yeah,
well, that too.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there's another one, and now it went out of my head. Another cool one to do, and you just go and kind of crash it and make it your own party.
Huh.
I go to all the movies at the Detroit Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, nice.
It's sort of the gateway to the symphony.
Yeah.
So we went and saw. I've seen Back to the Future at the DSO with them doing the John Williams score. The full orchestra plays it.
Oh, I love John
I've
Williams.
seen. What else did we see? Goonies.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Princess Bride.
Yep. Yep.
And which is all rewritten, but it's just a great date night. And it's like people that aren't really symphony people can kind of like, you forget you're kind of watching the movie and the symphony. They just did Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I didn't make it to that because, not a Harry Potter guy.
Yeah.
But we did Muppet Christmas Carol.
Right.
Oh,
and that was wonderful.
That's funny.
Yeah. Muppets Christmas Carol was good.
So,
we're going to see Batman 1989 in July. I already have
Really?
for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's another. We did Lawrence of Arabia. I did it years and years
that'd
ago.
That would be wonderful.
They did Lawrence.
That's like
of
a
Arabia.
Redford Theater level stuff. Yeah,
that was on point. That was years.
And that's the other one, the Redford Theater. But it's a huge Valentine's thing though to go there. I think it's Casablanca they're playing this year, which is of course the greatest movie ever made.
They just had Blade Runner, the showing of Blade Runner, the
that
original,
movie's deep,
the original.
Man. Yeah.
So my husband,
Harrison Ford.
Yeah, my husband's big into reading and read the book. He's a huge Blade Runner fan. We almost went, but Redford Theater.
It's fine because when I met him, I thought he was a replicant.
Oh,
he's just too perfect.
Too perfect. That's a replicant.
Electric Sheep. Do they dream? Yes. Redford Theater is really cool. I've been there a lot when my mom did a bunch of bodybuilding shows. So I've been backstage. I've been that place.
That's how my dad first used to go there back in the day. Was he worked with some guys that did bodybuilding shows there. And that's how we used to go there.
Shows there forever.
That's the mecca for bodybuilding shows.
So when was that for your dad?
Early 80s.
Holy shit.
Late 70s.
That's crazy. Yeah, Redford Theater. Because I just remember
late 70s, early 80s. Yep.
Getting into that world, especially my mom, because she's done 19 shows. That was one of her first.
His gay best friend was a bodybuilder.
Yeah, and then Redford Theater, they put on so much. They're constantly doing stuff. There's always things to do.
It's funny that your mom this time instead of my mom. My mom gets so mad at me for what I say that she just stops watching. So
yeah, she's probably going to bed now. She's probably asleep now. Yeah, for sure.
Was it when Tarek Skubal yelled out "F yeah" on the field and his mom immediately tweeted, "Tarek, I'd raise you better than that."
Yeah, I knew she was in bed, so that's why I swore. Anyways. Oh man, yeah. So Joe at Keiko's, he gave you which one? So I've had the cicada.
It's got to be
a Zin and a
It's
cab.
got to be a Michigan wine if it has cicada. Oh, is it
No,
Old Vine Zin?
So I think it is.
Yeah,
the
it's dark.
Scorpion and the Frog. Yeah, pásamelos, papi. Yeah, that means pass it to me, Dad. Yeah, there you go. So the Scorpion and the Frog.
Yeah, this was a cab.
And we're gonna open this one because
we're opening
August
that
and me
one.
want to taste this one.
I want to taste this in.
Yeah. Do you want to read?
No, he did. And that's the one he gave me first. And then we started talking. He's like, oh, this one's great too. And he was like, I'm like, well, I'll take them both. I go, we won't open them both. So one will be my present to Colleen.
I know. I keep hitting you.
It's all right. It's because you insist on being this close to me.
Yeah, I know.
It's not my fault.
August, hand me the card you got there.
I will.
So but the nice thing about these is they're based on fables.
Yep.
And there's the little fable that goes with it. So this one is the Scorpion and the Frog. And I don't know if you're familiar with the Scorpion and the Frog. So a frog and a scorpion are on a riverbank. And the scorpion asks the frog for, hey, can you give me a ride across? And the frog is like, how do I know you won't sting me? And the scorpion's like, well, of course I won't sting you. We both drowned. And the frog thinks about it. And he's like, well, that would doom us both. So the frog says, okay, let's go. Takes him across, or going across. Frog's taking him across. Halfway through, scorpion stings him. And the frog is like, what are you going to do? Why'd you do that? We're both going to drown here. I'm losing. Why would you do that? And the scorpion turns to him and says, it's in my nature. So the fable relates to the fact that it started as a cab brand, this fable relating to the wine. And they end up making Zinfidels. So there you go.
You show
it's
me that
part of their
habitat
nature
where scorpions and frogs live together. You show that to me, and I'll believe this.
Yeah. So that kind of relates to like a man and a woman in a relationship, right? You know, whenever one of us.
That's why they call you Black Widows.
Yeah. It's in our nature.
That's right. The mantis, the female mantis, eats the mate right afterwards.
Yeah, the praying mantis
takes their head straight off.
Right
off.
So, yeah, after we mate with them, right? Yeah, the female.
Got what you need.
Sounds like my past Valentine's days.
So, no, they have been. So,
got what I needed. I'm out.
Joe,
see you later.
Joe.
I really wasn't mad, but
Joe showed me the story. Told me the story.
Now, go to bed. Okay.
And I'm like, pirate, right? It's it's in your. It's like pirate. It's in your nature. Yeah.
All right, pass. Let me try.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to drink down my babble so I can try this with you guys.
Yeah,
so
but you have empty glasses, dear. You have a glass.
Oh, I do.
Contrast and compare.
Thank you, guys. Oh my god,
they're your glasses.
I know, but they look nice and polished. Did you guys sit here and polish them?
Every day since the last time
I was going to say yes. Just lie, nod, yes, yes, dear, yes. All right,
good job, Matt.
Mine's.
I got you.
You know, this is nice. It's a different taste after the babble.
See, it too much to drink.
I have pills for that in the car.
Much more. There's a pill for
oh, this is better. Okay, good.
All
beautiful. Right. Thank you. All right, Jamie, here. Let me
she just keeps talking like this going down.
Oh,
I know.
It keeps
like,
coming down.
All right. So the Fabulous.
I cheated and went right into it.
I know you did.
So, but the
2021 vintage.
It's different next to that full flavored blend wine.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. And
just on the nose, it's almost like it's not going to be as full body.
I mean, I wish I had drank it first. I wish I had drank it before.
Before the babble. Yeah, because this one's going to be lighter.
Right. It's lighter. But I mean, it's delicious.
Is it more raisiny though?
Probably. Yeah. I guess I could I'd say it's got a little more.
Because I asked him for bold. I was like, give me bold. I wanted a bold red that would go with the
fine.
Yeah.
Salted caramels.
Yeah, that cab, the Fabulous cab, that one will be good. But I think this, like August said, it's hard to pick out a good red wine blend. So whenever you do, go and talk to whomever it is at your local wine shop, and tell them what it is that you like. Or I always tell people
what people are buying.
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes it's just like social media, or like when you go on
when they come
wine,
back for it. You can always sell one bottle of anything.
True, that's true.
Yep. Logan checked in.
It's like what they're coming back for.
He said, great episode so far. Love the Blade Runner references. And Redford bodybuilding is bringing back some memories. Thanks, Logan.
Yeah. That Redford Theater gets hot in the summertime.
Oh,
my
bet.
gosh.
I've only been there in the winter and spring, so I can imagine it's got to be.
Yeah, because
how's that neighborhood? Is it? They used to have armed guards when you used to go to the movies. Is that been gentrified yet? Yeah,
I don't know.
It's in the corner of Detroit, right by Redford. There.
I haven't been there in a long time,
It's
but
been like 4 or 5. It's been pre-COVID.
Yeah, it was a little.
You never know that stuff starts to turn around all of a sudden. It's the hottest property in Detroit. What the what?
Well, it is historic. How long has that been there?
Sure, but that means the houses around it are probably historic too.
Yeah.
Sure,
and they either empty or restored. Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's one.
It's either
end
one
of the spectrum.
or the other.
Right.
Yeah, it's either one end or the other. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I do like a good red wine. I do like a good cab, and this is fitting the bill. I would.
This is in.
This is in bill. This is in bill.
That's a Zin. I'm sorry.
It's an old vine Zin.
Yeah,
So
old
it's
vine.
the grapes are smaller. It's they're darker because they keep coming back. The most expensive juice I've ever bought to make wine was old vine Zin.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that you know stuff about wine.
Paid like $250 just for the juice. So yeah.
That's why August sits by me.
Right.
Neither of you do.
No, yeah, we're just heathens.
Yeah, you guys are.
I'm the one that's in striking distance. That's all.
Matt and I.
She's got a little pager on her hip for my girlfriend tells her to punch me. Oh, sorry, honey. Slug. Sorry, honey.
Do pagers work at
I know.
that altitude?
You guys know
She's not in the air yet.
Matt and I DJ'd. You guys know wine. Matt and I DJ'd a bar where they served bottles of Boone's Farm in paper bags.
Are you serious?
Well, we used to do
lipsticks. You could buy a whole bottle of Boone's Farm, and they would give it to you in a paper bag.
$2.
We did old style 40s
like
in a champagne
my
bucket.
tummy hurts just hearing about that.
No,
mine did.
My
yes.
acid I just.
Oh my god!
No, Carly's Black Label. 40s of Black Label in a champagne bucket. We used to do it whiskey in a jar. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that I still remember that Boone's Farm night, Jamie, and I still regret it.
Yeah, it was
You remember?
It was a whole
You
season.
remember it?
I do.
Do you remember what flavor, what color it was? Was it blue?
It was
the blue's the worst.
It was
the
pink.
suntan lotion one.
It was pink.
Oh, it's awful.
It was a pink.
I
one.
So
think
sorry,
it was
Strawberry
apple.
Fields.
It was the apple.
They're all apple.
Oh,
Everything is apple wine. All of Boone's is apple wine.
When it was pink, and
They just flavor apple wine
okay.
because we go through 2 or 3 bottles for every softball game. Yeah. Every 2
man.
innings, we pass a cannonball.
Dude, can I
on the
please get you a better sponsor?
No,
Can I
we don't want a
please-
better
That's part of
sponsor.
the charm.
Please let me get
That's
you
part of the
something where
charm.
you're not. Where you
No,
don't
my
feel-
team, literally, the captain buys it by the case and brings 3 bottles a game.
Good lord. That's fun. That's the kitschiness.
And it's fun that we can do it again after COVID. It was like a 3-year window where we couldn't do cannonballs on the bench. Now it's like cannonball coming, and the rule is no blue because no one wants to drink that suntan lotion
Yeah,
shit.
no one wants that. No, you got to have good stuff.
Thanks for that memory, Jamie. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about how they know
Reminds me
wine.
of college frat parties of Boone's in the bathtub.
Oh yeah. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, no, we're definitely elevated here. You know,
Yes.
South African wine.
Yes.
Got some really good Cali wine here.
Where's the
Central
Mad Dog?
Coast. No, we're not doing Mad
No?
Dog 2020.
But,
No,
I
some
want to see
Alizé.
vapor trails. Come on.
no, we're elevating. That's why you guys bring me here, right?
Yes.
Some
Right.
femininity, some softness,
Fine.
a little. Yeah, I know. I know.
It's Valentine's Day, August.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
right. You're right. All right. I'm sorry. I
Which,
take it all
by
back.
the way,
I take it all back. I'll take it back.
Yeah, take it all back.
Take it all
all those
back.
words back.
Take
So
them all
I
back.
just noticed that August is the only one who's wearing Valentine's Day colors.
Yeah, you pricks.
boys.
Yep.
You boys are heathens. You're both wearing black and white and gray.
Oh, he does
what-
have a sword through the
oh.
heart. Okay, we'll
All
take
right. Well,
I got my Bruce Springsteen shirt. It's got a heart with a sword through it on the back.
Several
Oh,
swords,
all right.
a couple spears
Yeah.
and a sword.
Hey, I'm wearing my socks on my chest. So
All right.
I don't
As
have
opposed
a
to the ones that are under the
comment, and
bed?
I have comments for everyone.
Crusty ones?
so
Yeah. All right.
but
Crusty Argyle socks.
too soon, August.
Not too soon.
You could redeem yourself if you're like, "Hey, check out my underwear. They're red."
Ah.
I'm not
Are
going to show
they?
you my
Nope.
underwear.
All right. All
I'm
right.
gonna go get a
well,
drink. I'm gonna go get a drink in the other room.
Yeah.
My underwear's black too. So what do you want?
As your heart, as my heart.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got the
The
Grinch.
cockles of my.
All right. So what about flowers, Kristen? Where are you at? Where are you at with flowers?
I love getting any type of surprises. So if it's flowers, my Logan always gets me an orchid because I love orchids.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So yeah, I feel like I'm not.
Orchids are difficult to keep alive.
I actually used to crossbreed them. I have a lot of like weird.
You're
varietals.
a genetic engineer of flowers.
Orchids.
Okay.
Like I have Miltonopsis, Dendrobiums.
They have antibiotics for that now. It is V-Day.
No, we're all good. We don't need
That's
any
impressive.
of that.
Okay.
But yeah, flowers. I'll take anything. But honestly, what do I want? Give me a bottle of bubbles, please.
Bubbles.
And if I want to be super bougie, it's got to be champagne and it's got to be vintage. It's got to be a vintage year.
I was thinking bubble bath. I don't know why.
No, she's made it quite clear that she enjoys her champagne, her bubbly fine champagne.
Yeah, champagne. Okay. Yes, you got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I like my champagne.
Okay.
But I'll take anything. I'm not, beggars can't be choosers, right?
Sure. So we've kind of got out of the habit of flowers because I bring her flowers.
Because they die.
No, because Kroger has great flowers. And you can get a week's worth of flowers for $10-12.
Oh, yeah,
I wait.
And they're great.
I tell Logan all the time, like, if you are going to get me cut flowers, wait. That's how much of a thrifter I am. I'm like, wait until the day after Valentine's Day and just grab me, 2 or 3 bouquets.
Dude, you want to be a thrifter? Hang out at funeral homes like I do.
Oh my God.
That's where you get the flowers. You get full plants that nobody wants.
So DJ weddings and then just grab the centerpieces.
DJ funerals.
This man right here.
Rearrange them.
Okay. Music you would play at a funeral.
Oh my God.
Music you would play at a funeral, August. Go.
Hallelujah by that. What's his name?
Oingo
Leonard
Boingo.
Cohen?
Oingo Boingo. Dead Man's Party. Yeah. My bad.
Leonard Cohen or Jeff Buckley?
Buckley.
Oh.
That one's more depressing.
I was going to say Hallelujah by Rufus Wainwright would be appropriate, but I don't know what you guys are thinking about.
But yeah, good. But as Jamie said, DJ weddings, you get flowers all
You
day.
get the
Wow.
but
centerpieces.
But you bring home the flowers. My cat like eats them and then yaks, so it's like
Oh yeah.
And Colleen loves her gardens, so she's like, you bring flowers. She's like, why'd you kill those flowers? She gets mad. Oh. She's like, she wants them alive.
So
do
you want to buy? I was going to say, do you buy her seeds then? Just buy her seeds. Yeah, because that's how I am with my garden that I have.
I give her seeds from time to time.
You know the way to my girl's heart?
I bet you do.
Vegan cheese. And I'm not kidding.
Oh, she has some dietary concerns.
Wait a minute. How did we segue from seed giving
to vegan cheese?
To vegan cheese.
Don't you grow that?
Things you like. No, I'm cut.
All right. Jesus.
Ship to shore.
No schmegma.
Oh,
that was not too soon. Yeah.
You went there.
Yeah, I did.
Somebody went.
I thought we were playing pickleball over here. Just sending it right back.
You just won, dude.
We were skirting illusion and so flowers. That's another racket.
It is a racket, but it's a great thing to not do on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful non-Valentine's gift.
Yeah.
You just
just on a random day.
Random day flowers. There's nothing better. I like them. Everyone else likes them.
Spruces up
I
the
was
room
a single
bit.
straight white guy who got flowers for himself every Sunday. I had flowers, a fresh set of cut flowers in the kitchen. Always.
I didn't know that.
Loved
well,
it.
now I know what to bring next
We
time.
like the flower of the
I
month
almost
club,
brought
or-
you guys
No,
flowers,
just honestly-
but I just wasn't sure if that was like a role reversal of gender role
I'll
reversal.
explain.
I like
shopping in
I wouldn't
Hamtramck
mind
later.
if you brought flowers. That would be actually very, very sweet and very nice. I hate giving people their flowers though. I hate that phrase.
Oh, now I'm not into roses.
I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that.
no,
Gotta give people
I
their
like
flowers.
the color. I want the.
I
I want something
actually
that's
give somebody flowers.
something that's gonna
The
last.
beauty of the bouquet too, like the way
Yeah.
the colors are matched with the little green thingies that who knows where they come from that are always in there. It's all really well done.
Yeah.
You gotta have the baby's breath in there and all that.
Oh, that's what
stuff.
it's called. Yes.
Oh, look
there you
at
are.
Matt Fox bringing
Hi.
out
He
the
knows the flowers.
babies.
He's been dumped a lot and he's in a lot of trouble, so he's got to buy a lot of flowers.
Oh, so now you
Make up for a lot.
yeah. So you know which ones last the longest.
I
and
do.
Which one? Yeah.
Tulips
well,
last
see?
a long time. You got to find ones that the bulbs
Oh.
that haven't quite blossomed yet. You
Oh
find
yeah,
that,
you got to
yeah.
shop,
he does
especially when
it,
you go in
yeah.
the Meijer or Kroger. You got to find the ones that haven't opened up yet. Yeah, that's always good.
See?
It's always about Sunday flower shopping too, so you can get them for the whole week.
Mm-hmm.
Get them on Sundays, and they're
Nice.
usually good till Friday or
You
Saturday.
get them on Tuesday and they last the following weekend. And trash nights on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
it's more of it's a full flavor.
I went back there.
I mean, I am mad at the
because we got a lot of really rich food here. The olive oil has got a lot of flavor to it.
I'm chocolate deep in my face right now. I really am.
I
only had one.
Just making sure I heard that right.
Cacao.
Did you say cacao?
That's right.
Cacao?
No,
salty chocolate balls were in my mouth, and now I want a full flavored wine to wash it down.
Wash it down. Wash it down.
Some South African wine to wash it down.
There you go.
My chocolate sweaty balls.
It's an upside down heart.
Salty
What do you
balls.
think?
Yeah, I was going to
chocolate
say.
salty balls.
Put that on the camera. We got to see that.
Oh,
Yes.
Those
No,
are.
Well, that makes sense.
That's a heart.
That way.
And that is a turn and cough.
Nice work, Jamie.
Good job, Jamie.
Clean it up.
You're supposed to be the straight man here. I'm like proud of you.
It's because Jamie has been married for so long, and then same with me. I've been with my husband for so long.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I don't not like the other one. It's just there's just so much more going on.
Yeah, this one.
So what?
Chocolate.
Where did you get it? Where can we find? Do you know where we can find that?
Yeah, so you can actually Cantoros and Plymouth carries this.
All right.
If you go to Find Wine Source in Livonia,
all right.
You can ask them because I don't know if Jimmy has this on his shelf, but he'll order it in for you. Like I said, always go to the small wine shops.
Yeah. That's why I went to see Joe. Yeah.
Go see Joe at Caicos. Go
Repeat
to
the name of it again.
Babylonstoren.
All right, we'll put all those
South
things
African wine.
in the comments, especially the cacao.
Yeah, the Aikawa. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Did you know that they ferment? They ferment the bean. So much like wine, which ferments, and that's what creates the alcohol. This is fermented. So the cacao seeds are actually fermented, wrapped in banana leaves, and then it's dried in the sun. So then it dries it out, and then you crush it, and that's how you make chocolate.
Is that the?
Well, you mix the cacao bean with the mucilage, which is it's called the fruit of the cacao, like the actual fruit.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all that is. It's 2 ingredients. There's no sugar in that.
That's great.
Can you believe that?
It's astounding.
Yeah,
and I'm
crazy.
I'm enjoying that with it because I'm a junkie for these caramels.
Oh, I know they're good.
But I'm enjoying the cacao with the wine a lot more.
Yeah. I think honestly it's because this is fermented straight up. I love the one thing I love about Saunders, and everybody loves it, I think in Michigan, is bumpy cake. Right?
Oh yeah.
It's a standard. It's never been my thing.
No,
but it's been it's always at every birthday party.
Yep.
You know.
So who ate the bumpy cake bonbon that I brought?
Oh,
did
no.
you eat it? Who ate it?
I don't know. I forget.
Yeah, you guys were
I
don't remember who.
I took the bourbon one home.
I know.
I
don't enjoyed the hell out of the
chocolate. Like I don't eat chocolate all the time. Like those Saunders will get me in a mood, and then I'm like, nope, give me some Skittles. I need something sweet and red dye number 4. I just need that back in my system. Like right
get it
now.
out of your system. It's gonna be gone soon.
Swedish fish.
Twizzlers are the worst, but they taste, Twizzlers themselves taste like they're made out of plastic.
Well, how about red vine then?
Red vine are bad, but they're awesome. But I am a Dots and Juji fruit guy.
Okay.
Those are my movie candy of choice. We'll say.
All right.
What about Mike and Ike's? Do you like licorice?
I can do licorice. I can do Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
Good Amish licorice. I can crush that stuff.
Yeah.
But chocolate is every once in a while, and then I'm like, okay, all right.
And then when you got something delectable like this,
that is different though. That's different than a Snickers or a Payday or something like that, or even like Hershey's Kisses. Those are disgusting to me. You know, a Nestle bar is just not it for me. You know, I just Hershey's Kisses I think are gross.
So I'll have like a jar of these at home, and then it's like after dinner I'll have one.
Yeah.
How do you do one? It's like having one potato chip. It doesn't work.
Yeah, no, I do. I usually get
you have
four little bites.
You're such a strong man, Jamie Flanagan. I'm so jealous.
You've got willpower.
So jealous of your strength.
Yeah, me and August.
And then I come home I come home after the show and eat 10.
Yeah.
I Cookie Monster those bad boys.
Yeah, I gotta have my chocolate with wine. That's how I have my chocolate. Someone's like, "Oh, you want to try this chocolate?" It's like, well, I'm missing something from my hand.
Like everything else.
Wine.
Right.
I like potato chips with my wine.
Champagne.
It's like the saltiness.
Yeah.
Sparkling wine with potato chips is the best.
Okay.
The best.
I'm just always into potato chips. So
yeah, I know. It's like I put it on. They say, you know, in a job interview, like, you know, do you have any weaknesses? I always say potato chips.
Oh, I love it.
That's great.
Always. I mean, that's what I put down.
Oh my God. I can't believe we've been here for an hour.
We have.
we?
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah. I'm just, I could keep going.
I know.
So what do we decide for our alternative for Valentine's Day?
Oh yeah.
We have plenty of ideas out there.
Long walks on the beach in the rain.
Hey, and also don't
we
be
do
afraid.
have lots of beach. We do have lots of shoreline.
And also don't be afraid to not do it on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Do what?
Whatever you want to do.
Oh.
Yeah, the celebration.
The celebration.
So, but you have to know your partner.
Every partner should know that Valentine's Day is a little crazy.
Yeah.
Honey, let's do it on Tuesday and we can get it in your favorite restaurant instead of the next tier.
And linger and enjoy.
And have to wait forever for our food. And you know,
Yeah.
we can do it better.
Yeah. So, but the
Doesn't mean
thing
I love
is,
you less because it's the 13th or the 17th.
know your partner, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
Honestly,
and
You're asking a lot
what,
of me
right
now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling attacked.
Because
he's listening.
Because Colleen could give a rat's patootie about the cards and the flowers and that, but just small gestures and doing things and you know,
You do that the other 364 days of the year.
getting it right. Shouldn't care
Fox has got it
shouldn't care about the Hallmark thing or bringing the card.
Yeah, I
So.
just something small for me, and then the other like Fox said, 364 days a year. Just go and do some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Surprise me.
My partner had a procedure last week, and in the morning when they got home, they had a sandwich made for them in the fridge next to some little snack because they couldn't.
I thought Trump stopped the funding for all that.
Yeah, but I still did it. So
not the sandwiches.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's just those little gestures,
nice. Little things like that. Yes,
those are the things that you do.
That's how I learned about vegan cheese and how valuable that can be.
There you go.
Right there you go.
No, but you're right. Knowing what they're going to appreciate, what's going to make them smile and make them be like, "Oh, you thought about me. You actually did think about me."
Yeah,
instead of just like driving me home.
Because the night before, I'm eating ice cream in front of them.
Right,
chips.
Right, yeah, they can't eat.
Because you don't eat the vegan cheese, do you?
It's fine.
Oh yeah,
I have no problem with it.
It's called Velveeta, isn't it?
Because look,
Velveeta, that's just chemical cheese.
Just kidding.
No, because Logan will buy me stuff that he won't eat. Right?
The cheeses are getting better. I played a little Pepsi challenge with it. I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have some oat milk cheese at home from a health food store,
Okay.
and I'm a little nervous. But tell me.
Don't have Logan not show you the label. Like just try stuff.
Try it.
Just try stuff.
So kind of like when I pour wine for people, and I'm like, "Here, just drink this."
Yeah, well, you're trying to get something over on them. This is trying to prove to you that there's nothing different between the regular cheese and we're talking like sliced cheese for a sandwich, not like a charcuterie board. I haven't gotten that deep with it yet. You know, plant-based Munster isn't exactly what we're looking at, but a cheddar or a provolone alternative, those are out there. And there's other some brands are better than others.
Okay.
Sure, I can get you a list. In fact, I'm sure my phone's gonna start buzzing any minute now if she's listening.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
and
always listening.
there's been some. I wouldn't know the difference, especially on sandwich cheese. But charcuterie board cheese, I'm willing to take the Pepsi challenge because I think I've had some good experiences so far.
Okay,
like a good tomato basil type.
Yeah, I mean, especially the ones they season. A garlic and
and if you're mixing it up with some bread and some olive oil, and it's all part of a big tasting party.
If you got one less processed thing in your system, I'm open to it. Yeah. Okay. She's broken me down that way.
Let's ratatouille this thing, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Yes. And with a nice processed Ritz cracker.
You provide the cheese, I'll provide
the ruffles.
The perspective.
Straight ruffles.
You ratatouille'd me earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Twice in one day.
So don't sleep on it. It's good stuff.
All right.
Thank you for being
Thank you, Mrs. Vino, for putting up with me again.
I just, it's she's a regular player now. We gotta we're going to Blake's. You gotta come with us and hang out at Blake's.
Hell yes.
Got it.
When
we're going to Blake's.
We don't we're still in negotiations about location and day. I told them for on location, we're better on Thursdays or weekends.
Yeah,
I'll wear my
Sundays
cowboy
are beautiful.
boots and jeans.
I don't mind Sundays.
Yeah. Sundays work beautifully for me.
So I'm thinking,
access to a Blake's on a Sunday, VIP access.
What?
Oh yeah, there's ciders there. I mean, Blake's is. I mean, they've done the growth that they've done because I've been watching them on, just what they've been doing and expanding on. I mean, it's phenomenal.
They sponsor all my fundraisers in Hamtramck, all the whiskey, all the ones we do. They've done about probably 6 in a row now. that they've been the title sponsor. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They're really good.
Super cool.
Yep.
But yeah, so we got more stuff coming up. We got Blake's and we got the bong water coming up.
Yes, we got bong water coming up.
Do we have?
It's a cannabis water.
Do we have another Clausen
see?
visit?
That's cool.
Cannabis.
Do we have another Clausen visit coming up?
I haven't talked to the Snug yet, but they want us,
and we have to go
I
back
want
to
be
Weiss. We have to do that again.
We didn't record Weiss.
We never recorded there.
We just toured.
We just toured them.
We just toured them.
We just toured it. Yeah, we got.
So now we know what we haven't told you
Distilling?
about.
It's very interesting.
Clausen.
Yeah, it's a great place.
It gets a little warm, doesn't it? I
So.
took mine off a while ago.
Well, I have earring. Well, I have an excuse. I don't know if you have like invisible earrings on, but I have earrings.
Yeah,
that's for your.
So Weiss's.
Weiss Distilling,
Weiss.
downtown Clausen.
Yep.
It's they decorate, and it's like it's crazy animatronic. Disney, It's a Small World.
Well, it's not
but
really
cheesy.
animatronic. It's more just visually enhanced.
Yes, it's an environment.
No, I would.
Well, there was like they
Triggering.
did the there was a big snake.
There's
though.
a big snake.
there was a
it
big
didn't
snake.
move.
It
It
was
was
a big-
lights made it look like it moved.
Oh,
It was,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
all
yeah.
lighting tricks.
So there was
Smoke
this-
and mirrors, man.
Yeah. So there was like this giant anaconda.
Yeah.
August, you know what that's like. Having a giant anaconda all over your room.
Matt, you were there.
Yes.
Jennifer
Still
Lopez.
And then the lighting on it made it look like it was moving. It's great. A Small World is
I
probably.
think they're Weiss in the winter right now. Is that the
comparison.
theme? I gotta talk to Zink. I'll talk
But
to my guy.
it's a distillery. It's and they only it's a tasting room, so they're only allowed to sell their own things.
Yeah.
And then they have charcuterie boards. They're not big on. There's just small bar eats. So anyway, so lots of stuff coming up. Kristen, you're going to be there for a bunch of it because we love having you with us. So thank you for the trip to South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, South Africa, and we went to Costa Rica.
Yeah,
And
love
then a little Italy, because
Yes.
it's right around the corner from my house, and I love those guys.
So like, subscribe, leave a comment, all the podcast things in all the podcast places. We should do that up at the top.
Yeah, but that's Jamie Flanagan over here.
Oh, that's August Gitschlag.
Matt Fox.
That's Kristen Carlson.
Yay!
All right, this is Vino.
All
Thanks,
right,
guys.
we'll see you
All
guys
right.
next time.
Make Valentine's Day sexy.
That's it.
Bye.
Cacao.
Cacao!